What is up, my fellow Chibits? Today I'm here to bring all of you a weekly anime review of Jitsu. Episode 4 takes a different route compared to the previous 3 episodes, which I think majority of us are probably happy to see. It's a breath of fresh air. Let me explain. The past 3 episodes have been introducing the characters, which we should expect. When it comes to this type of series, it needs to have its episodes to introduce characters and give them characterization. But when you use this format over and over again, sometimes it can get repetitive, boring, or kind of make it to where the watchers of the anime series just do not want to continue onward because it is very predictable. For instance, there's one series that happened on Saturday that's actually experiencing this issue right now. But I am glad Jitsu is not experiencing this issue, because with this week's episode, it's completely different from what we have expected from the series. For instance, the first 3 episodes were introducing the different girls, or vampire girl to robot girl to crazy, stuck up, wanting to get in your business girl. And so we had 3 episodes focused around that, just introducing a new girl with her different secret and stuff. And then with this episode, we actually go back to one of the characters that were introduced and get more characterization for this girl, along with getting to see some interactions of some form of hinted at romance between these 2 characters. And so this episode, I like the pacing and the way this episode was done. Like, the execution of this episode was done properly when it comes to terms of doing something different compared to the previous episode. So, right off the bat, since I knew this episode was going to be very different, since, I walked into the episode and it was already very different to the format, I knew that this episode was going to be very good, and it grabbed my attention instantly when I sat down, because personally, I actually really do like Aizawa. She's a really cool character. Even though I'm rooting for our main female character, the vampire girl, I still like, our little robot girl, because Aizawa is a cool character. And just to see how her interactions with Kuromine in this episode was, it was funny. It was a funny episode, of course, but depending on your type of comedy, if you like slapstick comedy, or if you like, comedy that's very mature, it might depend on how you feel about this episode. But mainly, this episode's purpose was to kind of concrete that Aizawa does have feelings for Kuromine. She does have these feelings, and she does get embarrassed, she is getting shy, and you can't deny that the fucking figure scene when she was, saluting as a figure, getting all scared and stuff, when, some bad things were going on, that wasn't a funny scene. I laughed pretty damn hard on that. It was a really good scene, but definitely not the best comedy episode I have seen from, this past week or from this season, but it was still pretty funny. It was pretty funny, because, when's the last time you seen a girl, fucking figure size in that situation, that awkward situation? It was pretty funny. So, overall, this episode of Jitsu, it introduces a new demon-type girl from what I can see going on in the background. Like, you see this one girl with, pinkish hair or whatever. She has these horns, and when she, rubs one of her horns, she can increase the size of something or decrease the size, because we see how she returned Aizawa back to normal, into her normal little chibi mode, I guess. So, I wonder if that little flashback, the 7 wonders, we found out that there's 7 wonders in this school. And from the 7 wonders we saw how that demon girl with the horns was also a part of it. So I wonder if that 7 wonders actually foreshadows and hints at a possibility of different type of supernatural beings inside of the school. Because that's what I got from it when I saw that. And I saw the girl with the horns. I'm like, that looks just like, the 7 wonders. So we'll have to see where that goes. Overall, though, tell me your thoughts of this episode. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? I love you all. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.